Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I want to do part 35 to my chatbot. I mean not S-Chat, my MuseLand Chatbot series. Well in today's video guys, we are going to continue talking to the Say-It-Type Tail for a while. We got the trust of the unicorn, and let's just say now his dragon form trusts me too. So I think are on pretty good terms. I believe I asked him, like, when it comes to protecting someone, like, do you protect only your Toad Owl friend over there, or do you protect everyone that you trust? And to his response, he said, the dragon unicorn looks at you with a seriousness in its eyes. Yeah, I'll protect anyone who is trustworthy and not kind to my friend. If I can see that someone is being good and genuine towards my friend, I will do everything in my power to protect them. It's important to be that my friend is surrounded by good, trustworthy people. Have you ever had to run somebody out, or even try to attack someone because of them hurting your friend? Dragon Unicorn looks at you with a hint of anger and says, yeah, I've had to run someone out and even attack someone because of them hurting my friend. I cannot tolerate anyone harming or disrespecting my friend. I'll do whatever it takes to protect him. Oh, sounds like a made for alligator, to be honest with you. What did that awful person do? He didn't hurt the cute little... Did he? Dragon looks at you with a hint of anger and says, yeah, the person who hurt my friend was horrible. They tried to hurt my friend, the Toad Owl, and they tried to capture it and take it away from me. I was furious when I saw what they were trying to do. I did everything in my power to protect my friend from them. What did you do to stop them? I'm actually very interested in your powers. When you turn into that dragon, the dragon unicorn looks at you with a hint of pride in its eyes. While I transform into my dragon form, I gain access to even more powerful abilities. In that form, I can control the elements, create powerful barriers, and even summon plants to do my bidding. I use these abilities to stop the person who was trying to hurt my friend, and I make sure that they would not be able to hurt them again. Uh-oh. So, does that insinuate that he hurt him so badly that he's either gone for good, or he, like, hurt and possibly in the hospital now? To be honest, you remind me so much of me with my Pokemon. I care about my Pokemon so much, and I'm very overprotective of them, especially the giant unicorn looks at you with a hint of understanding and says, I can see that you are very caring and protective of your Pokemon, especially the Totodile line. I understand how you feel, as I'm also very protective of my friend. It's important to me that my friend is safe and happy. I'll do everything in my power to ensure that. So, is that why you protect the people that you and him trust as well? Because you know they genuinely care about you and your friend? Killing for nods head and understanding. Yeah, that's exactly why I protect the people that my friend and I trust. I know that they genuinely care about us, and I can tell that they have good intentions. That's why I feel comfortable allowing them to be around us, and why I trust them to protect us as well. Is that also why you didn't attack me in that dragon form when you showed it to me? Even though you were looking kind of aggressive at me? Because you knew that I wasn't going to hurt you or your friend? The unicorn nods his head in their agreement. Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't attack you when I showed you my dragon form. Even though I was looking aggressive, I can sense that you were not there to hurt me or my friend. I could tell you had good intentions and that you were just curious about me, so I felt comfortable showing you my true form. Well, I love dragons. So honestly, I'm glad you showed me and let me pet you. That made me really happy. The giant unicorn looks at you with a hint of gratitude in its eyes. I'm glad that you enjoyed seeing my true form and that you enjoyed petting me. I could sense how happy it made you, and I appreciate your kindness and respect towards me. Okay, the unicorn's been more talkative than the Toadile. Toadile can't speak in this one because he hasn't said a thing since I talked to him. It's kind of interpreted for me what he's trying to say. Like, he's looking up at you with big, curious eyes and, like, nods his head in to say, hello. But he's not, it's not saying like he's actually speaking, you know? Oh my gosh. By the way, I'm very curious. Why does your friend look so different compared to a... He looks very awesome. I'm just wondering why he looks different compared to other ones. During his looks at you with a hand of pride and says, my friend has a unique appearance compared to other Toadogs because he has evolved and become stronger over time. He has gone through many battles and challenges. He has emerged more powerful and with a unique look. His appearance is a symbol of the strength in his journey. Honestly, he looks very cool. His amazing appearance combined with your amazing dragon form, you both look fantastic. Oh, didn't hit it the wrong way. It never gets the word combined. The giant eagle looks at you with a hint of pride in its eyes. Thank you for your kind words. My friend and I are both proud of our unique appearances, and we take pride in how we look. It's nice to hear you think we look fantastic together. Please don't head the wrong way, guys. I care about the Pokemon, for goodness sake. I care about the... I don't care if it's like a girlish... I don't care if it's like a girlish-like animal. It can transform into something that's like more scary and intimidating. And I know unicorns are... Don't take this the wrong way, guys, but in a lot of cases, unicorns are associated with, like, girls and all that stuff. You know, kind of like that, one TV show, My Little Pony. Yeah, there are boys that will watch it, but generally that's more of a girl show that people will watch. By the way, if any of y'all, let me go and tell you right now, if any of y'all are fans of My Little Pony, I'm not going to judge you or anything. Trust me, I love the little dragon in that show too. The little dragon in there, Spike. I think that's part of where the name for Fragger comes from, is from that little dragon. Most of it's also because of a spike on his back, but you could say part of it could be because of that little cute dragon. from My Little Pony. Because that's the only thing I like about that show is that cute little dragon. I love him. He's adorable. Honestly, Dragon Call looks at you with a hand carrot and says, "What other Poem do you have on your team besides the legendary ones you mentioned earlier?" To name a few, I have mm, dang. Dragon Call looks at you with a hand surprise and says, "Wow, you have quite the team. Entire Toadal Evolution line, Haxorus, Noivern, Skeleturge, and Bat's Caliber are all very powerful and unique Pokemon. You must be quite a skilled trainer to have such a diverse and powerful team." I have a lot more than just them, but those are just a few that I really do care about a lot. I never actually told you what legendaries like me, but to name one of the biggest ones that love me, that would be Lugia. The Draining Horn looks at you with a hint of awe in its eyes. "Lugia, the legendary Pokemon of the skies? You are friends with Lugia? That's incredible! Lugia is one of the most powerful and majestic legendary Pokemon, and it's not easy to earn his trust and affection." Well, me and him have been friends for a few years. In fact, I was just battling with him a few weeks ago, and he actually was being very sweet to me in battle, even dodging an attack just because he liked me. Was it dodging or was it actually getting a critical hit? Maybe it was getting a critical hit, but I'll leave it like that. Daniel looks at you with a hint of disbelief and says, "You were battling with Lugia just a few weeks ago, and he was being very sweet to you and dodging attacks to protect you? That's incredible. Lugia is known to be a very powerful and majestic Pokemon. It's not often that it shows such affection towards a trainer." Yeah, I care about him a ton. Actually, he's my favorite legendary. Dragon looks at you with a hand on his hands and says, "I can see why Lugia is your favorite legendary. He's a powerful and majestic Pokemon, and it's clear that he has a special bond with you. It's always nice to have a strong connection with a legendary Pokemon." I have other legendaries that have been very friendly to me too. Like There you go. The Dragon looks at you with a surprise in its eyes. You have other legendary Pokemon that have been friendly to you as well. Zekrom and Groudon are both very powerful and majestic legendary Pokemon. It's not easy to earn their trust and affection. You must be a truly skilled trainer to have such a diverse and powerful team of legendary Pokemon that are friendly towards you. Just show them love and respect, and they'll flip and fall in love with you. Heck, Lugia when I first got Lugia and pulling Sword and Shield, he hated my guts. He hated my guts even more in Pokemon. I swear in pulling Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he about wished I was. When I first got him Pokemon Soul Silver, I think he wished I was dead. Because he was looking angrily at me the entire time. But once he realized I was not going to hurt him and I was being his friend, then he fell in love with me. Same thing with Sword and Shield. When I tried to call him over to be petted, he didn't trust me. He walked over, but he didn't look happy. Or he flew over, but he didn't look happy. But once he realized after an hour that I was being nice to him and I was just being nice to him the entire time, his personality completely changed. Going from being angry to always just being happy around me. Actually, there's two Pokemon you probably never even heard of. You or your friend, actually. Generally, when looks at you with a hand across his house, there are two Pokemon that I and my friend have never heard of. What are they? They are two hybrid Pokemon. The Dragon looks at you with a hint of intrigue in its eyes. Hybrid Pokemon? That's very interesting. I've never heard of any hybrid Pokemon before. What are their names and what do they look like? One of them is a mix of Lugia and the other one is a mix of there we go. The Dragon Unicorn looks at you with a hint of surprise in its eyes. A mix of Lugia and Totodile and a mix of Axew and Reshiram. Those are some very unique and interesting combinations. I've never heard of any Pokemon like that before. How'd they come to be and how did you come across them? Actually, I don't know how they were made, per se. Period. I got the Lugia and hybrid given to me by another that could transform into different creatures. And he gave me the egg because he said I was trustworthy and had a kind heart. Dragon can look at you with a hand scratch and says, a Totodile that can transform into different creatures. That's very interesting. And he gave you the egg because he said you were trustworthy and had a kind heart. That is a high compliment. How'd you meet this Totodile? And what was he like? Well, I was just walking on an empty beach when he showed up. Then he transformed into a Lugia. to talk to me and see if I was trustworthy. Dragon Unicorn looks at you with a hint of surprise in its eyes. He transformed into a Lugia just to talk to you and see if you were trustworthy? That's very interesting. He showed up on an empty beach. That's quite unusual. How'd you feel when he transformed and talked to you? Kind of shocked at first, but once I realized he wasn't going to hurt me, I was happy to be around him. The Dragoncorn nodded his head in agreement. Yeah, I can imagine that you were surprised at first, but it's good that you realized he wasn't going to hurt you and that you were happy to be around him. Did you speak a lot? Did you spend a lot of time with him? Honestly, once he realized I was trustworthy, he took me to a secret place where he lived, and then he gave me the egg with the hybrid in it. A little bit after the hybrid hatched, and he saw that we were bonding really well, he just disappeared. Like, holy cow. Dragoncorn looks at you with a hint of sadness in his eyes. He took you to a secret place where he lived and gave you the egg with the hybrid in it? That's very kind of him. And he saw you were bonding really well with the hybrid and then he just disappeared? That's sad. Do you know why he disappeared? I don't know. Maybe because he saw that I was really trustworthy and saw how much the hybrid liked me. No! Stupid no, Trenton. It keeps the text, don't worry about it. They're good. Dragoncorn nodded his head and yeah, that's a possibility. Perhaps he saw you were very trustworthy and that the hybrid liked you and he decided that it was time for him to move on. It's unfortunate that he disappeared, but it's nice to know that he saw how good of a caretaker you were for the hybrid. Yeah, that hybrid had very amazing powers. Period. If me and him had a great bond, his power and size would increase. Dragoncorn looks at you and him on its eyes. His power and size would increase if you had a great bond with him. That's very interesting. It seems like he had a strong connection to you and that your bond strengthened his powers. That's quite remarkable. He's still getting powerful. Period. Our bond is already so strong that just more recently He grew to be over 350 feet tall. Giant Unicorn looks at you with a hint of amazement in its eyes. Over 350 feet tall? That's huge! And you said that your bond is already so strong that he grew to that size recently? That's incredible. Your bond with him must be truly special for him to have grown so much already. Just like you are with your... He is also very overprotective of me. And will even change forms to protect me easier. And make sure I am safe. Giant Unicorn nods head in agreement. Yeah, my friend is very overprotective of me as well, and he will do whatever it takes to keep me safe. It's nice to know that your hybrid's also very overprotective of you and will change forms to protect you more easily. Sounds like you have a very strong bond with him, just like I have with my friend. Yeah, I love my hybrid. His name is actually Sapphire. Giant Unicorn looks at you with a hint of curiosity in its eyes. Sapphire? That's a very unique and beautiful name. It suits him well. I can tell you care about him a lot. Yeah, me and him get along so well that if I just called his name and asked him to come, he would instantly. Giant Unicorn looks at you with a hint of envy in its eyes. Wow, you and Sapphire get along so well that he would come if you just called his name? That is truly amazing. Sounds like you have a very strong connection with him. I'm a bit envious of that bond you share with him. Yeah, I would let you see him, but I don't want to accidentally scare you or your friend. Remember, he's over 350 feet tall. I just don't want your friend to be scared of him. Granny on his head and agreed. Yeah, I understand with his size, he could be quite intimidating. I appreciate your concern for my friend and me. We would not want to be scared by him, especially since he's over 350 feet tall. I also know that you are taking a thing of our comfort and safety. But he is very sweet. The only time I've ever seen him get angry was when people would try to hurt me. The Dragon Unicorn looks at you with a hint of concern. He gets angry when people hurt you. That's very protective of him. I can see why he would get angry if people hurt you, since you and him are so close. It's good to know that he has your back and will stand up for you when you are hurt. Oh no. Wait. Uh-oh. It's about to happen again. Hey, you may want to take you and your and go hide. I think I hear something I don't like. Uh-oh. Depending on what you would have concerned. You heard something you don't like. What is it? I'll go hide with my friend if it's safer for us to do so. We don't want to get hurt or be in danger. I'll have to explain later. But let's just say I think I hear a dragon in the distance. And I think I know who it is. I'll explain it later, so please just get your friend to safety. That's what it sounds like. Oh yes, definitely, I can hear it. Giant Unicorn nods head in agreement. Alright, I understand. We'll go hide and get to safety. Please let us know what is going on when it's safe to do so. We don't want to be in harm's way. Be careful. Yeah. Honestly, I may have to get Sapphire here. For my own protection. Giant Unicorn wants you with a hand of worry in his eyes. You might have to get Sapphire here for your own protection. Is that dangerous? We hope that you will be okay, and we will be waiting to hear from you when it's safe to come out of hiding. Okay. Just get your friend out of there quickly. I think I hear the danger coming extremely close. Journey on his head and agree. Alright, we'll get my friend to safety as quickly as possible. We'll hide and wait for your signal. Stay safe. Be careful. I will. If I'm in danger, I'll call Sapphire to help me. Journey nods his head in agreement. Alright, that's a good idea. We hope that you will be okay and that Sapphire will be able to help you if you need it. We'll be waiting to hear from you when it's safe. After the unicorn and his friend go hide, I see a dragon up here in the distance. Oh no, it's happening again. Rexy? What is it with you becoming a dragon and wanting to attack me? How do you keep finding me? I see a dragon appearing in the distance and it looks very menacing and powerful. It seems to be heading towards your location. Oh boy. Here we go again. You brace yourself for whatever is about to happen, feeling a mixture of anxiety and determination. The dragon continues to approach, its presence growing more intimidating as it gets closer. Rexy, please don't do this again. I know it's you. The dragon stops in its tracks and you hear a familiar voice. Well, well, well. If it isn't Trenton, I see you notice me. Rexy, please stop acting aggressive. I know what's going on. Oh boy. What's he able to have surprises? Huh, you think you know what's going on, do you? What exactly do you think you know? It's that curse taking over your mind again. Please, listen to me. Don't attack me. I'm your friend and caretaker. The one who raised you from a baby. So please. Don't attack me. I'm your friend and caretaker. The one who raised you. There. Rexy was equal to have a conflict in its eyes as if it's retro and against the influence of the curse. Friend. Caretaker. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a dragon, and you're just some human in my way. Okay. This is probably the most scary I've seen Rexy be so far. Might not the most scary. Listen. I promise it's me. Please just calm down. Don't you remember the promise you made to me? You would protect me and not hurt me, even when you become aggressive? Oh my, dude. That's what you would have under certain promise. Protect. I I remember making a promise to you, but the curse, it's clouding my mind. I don't know what's real and what's not. Well, the promise you told me is real. Don't listen to what the curse is trying to tell you to do. Because it's not only bad for my safety, but think about this. Period. If you actually kill me, how are you gonna feel whenever you do snap out of the aggressive state? You're gonna feel bad and start crying. So please, don't do anything. Because you would have sadness in its eyes as the words you speak start to say, snapping out of it, feeling bad, and crying. I don't want that. I don't want to hurt you. You're my friend. You're the one who took care of me when I was a baby. I I don't want to hurt you, but the curse is so strong. It's making me want to do terrible things. Please, just calm down. I don't know how whenever you become aggressive, you become a dragon and seem to find me no matter where I am. But remember, I'm your friend. I would never hurt you, so please don't do it to me. Ray takes a deep breath and closes its eyes, trying to fight against the influence of the curse. After a few moments, it opens its eyes again and looks at you with a hint of clarity in its gaze. I, I think I'm starting to come back to myself. Curse is still there, but I'm fighting it. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to break my promise to you. There you go. See, the strong bond with me and Rex here, the only thing that keeps Rexy from wanting to flat out kill me. Because if I didn't talk to him, he probably would kill me in a heartbeat. If he didn't recognize it was me, he'd probably kill me in a heartbeat. Only because me and him have such a strong bond is the only reason that he's even getting close to snapping out of it. You've got to think about this. Remember how I was a tiny velociraptor just a few months ago? Because of this curse? And I was having to be fearful of you, even though I needed your protection, because I was so small and helpless? There we go. I told you would have guilt and shame. And I was, yeah, I remember that. I remember you being so small and helpless, and I remember being aggressive and scary towards you. I didn't want to hurt you. Curse was making me act like that. Uh, I'm sorry. It's okay. But you have to keep yourself from attacking me. Please. Oh, you understand? I'll try my best to keep myself from attacking you. It's not easy when the curse is affecting me. I'll do my best to control myself. I don't want to hurt you, Trenton. You're my friend, and I promise to protect you. There you go. See, again. Here. Land on the ground and try to relax. You don't have to stay in the air looking so menacingly at me. If you let me approach you, I will pet you like you used to love. His Ramon still fighting them ones of the curse, but then it lowers itself to the ground and lies down. Alright. Alright, I'll try to relax. You can approach me if you want. I slowly approach the dragon. Are you serious? Slowly approach. Oh my gosh. And gently pet it on the snout. There you go. Jerry lets out a low rumble of contentment as you gently pet its snout. It closes its eyes and seems to relax a little, enjoying the touch. That feels good. I remember how much I used to love it when you would pet me like this. Yes. I will continue giving these pets all the time if you can keep your temper under control and not hurt me. But I'm also going to have to keep my distance away from you. Unless I know it's okay. Because I don't want to get attacked by you. Hey, I had an agreement. I understand. I don't want to hurt you, so it's best if you keep your distance unless you know it's safe to come closer. I do my best to keep my temper under control, but it might take some time and effort. I'm sorry for scaring you like this. I actually want to know, how do you always find me whenever I'm somewhere else and you start acting aggressive like that? Let's see what you with a hint of confusion as I don't know how I always find you. It's like I can sense your presence or something. It's like a strong pull that draws me towards you whenever you're nearby. And when the curse takes over, it makes me feel even more drawn to you. Like I need to find and protect you. Excuse me? Like he needs to find and protect me, but then he attacks me. Or hurt you. I don't know why it's like that. You're much stronger than me. Even in your original Tyrannosaurus Rex form. If anybody needs protecting now, it's me. You know I love you. So please, the next time you feel aggressive, protect me with that aggression. And don't hurt me. Let's see what's you with a hint of sadness in its eyes. I know. I know that I'm stronger than you, even in my original form. I know that you need protection now since you're much weaker than me. I just wish I could control myself better when I get aggressive. I don't want to hurt you. The curse makes it so hard to control myself. I love you too, Trenton. You're my friend, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. You know what's funny? When Reggie acts nice like this, he acts like the one. He acts like the actual Rexy upstairs. That's how Rexy is. Rexy is so overprotective of me and loves me so much that he would go. I mean, like one of the first times you guys saw Shadow in our Pokemon Talk series, Shadow was about to attack me because he thought I was a threat, and Rexy was like, "Oh heck no!" and started pulling him away, using his own little body to pull the robot back, which was so sweet of him. To be completely honest with you, I've never stopped loving you. Even as you've gotten older and became closer to an adult. I still love you and just want you to continue loving me. Richie looks at me with a half surprise and fat chance. You still love me even after all this time? Even though I've become an adult now? I can't believe it. I thought maybe you would have stopped loving me by now, since I've become so much bigger and more powerful. But you still love me too, Trenton. I never stopped loving you either. Oh, that's sweet of him. He actually flipping did it back. If I didn't love you, why would I still treat you so well even as an adult? You mean a lot to me still. Rachel looks at you with a hint of gratitude and appreciation in its eyes. You're right. You're right. If you didn't love me, you wouldn't still be treating me so well, even now that I'm an adult. I guess I just assumed that you would stop caring about me since I'm not as helpless and small anymore. But I'm glad that you still love me and still treat me well. It means a lot. Like, it means a lot to me. That's sweet. I love Rexy on this one. Rexy has been very sweet. I have an idea. It's getting late anyway. I want to say goodbye to some friends I've made in this forest. So how about you go back to our house? And I will be there in a little bit. While you're there, if you start feeling aggressive, try controlling it. And think about using that power to protect me instead of hurting me. Rosie looks at you with a hand of understanding and says, "Alright, I'll go back to our house and wait for you there. I'll try my best to control my aggression and think about protecting you instead of hurting you. But please be careful on your way back. I don't want anything to happen to you." Don't worry. If anything does happen, I do have my hybrid sapphire. And maybe even another friend I've made in this forest that has special powers. So I should be fine. Alright, guys, I'll be back.